AM 560, The Answer.
You could say that America's sense of dignity and the respect for law was broken during the Clinton years. You'd be right. I mean, after all, he was a rapist, intern molester. His wife was a scoundrel, steeped in scandal from Rose Law Firm, the Mena, Arkansas. Big bottom-heavy girl, clearly a lesbian. And, not that was a problem. The problem was she was a thief. She was a big thief. And that Clinton Foundation, all set up by Jeffrey Epstein. All those years of Epstein going to the White House, not a word. Not a peep. Not a peep when Barack Obama was there, and that's when the money really started to flow. Because Barack Obama, you can say a lot of things about him. Terrible taste in women and buildings. Whew, likes them big and ugly. But silver-tongued devil, huh? He could sell ice to Eskimos, couldn't he? However, if you listen real close, you could see the flaw.
It's the only big country on earth that is made up of people from every corner of the globe. And they show up, they come here, and the glue that holds us together is this crazy experiment called democracy. And this idea that we can somehow, despite all our differences, we don't look alike, we don't worship God in the...
Shut the frack up. Hey, moron. We're a republic, and it's not democracy that holds us together. It's the rule of law. The rule of law, which is attacked in your very fiefdoms. You see, you Democrats, scumbags, you destroy areas because you destroy the rule of law. Where scum isn't necessarily the one who robs you in the street, but he's guaranteed to get out. But the scum sits high in fiefdoms. They sit in the positions of power. They sit in politics. And that is the difference. It's the rule of law, not a democracy. And the reason, Barack, is because like everywhere you lived, even where you were born in Africa, everywhere you lived is a corrupt theocracy. From Indonesia, where your stepdaddy Lolo Soetoro was a real scumbag, all the way to Hawaii, where your grandfather was the only banker in Hawaii. You know, it's interesting how little people... You really think this imbecile's from Chicago? You really think he's even from America?
Could I ask you whether you subscribe, as many of your predecessors have, to the school of American exceptionalism that sees America as uniquely qualified to lead the world? Or do you have a slightly different philosophy? And if so, would you be able to elaborate on it?
I believe in American exceptionalism, just as I suspect that the Brits believe in British exceptionalism and the Greeks believe in Greek exceptionalism.
No, there's a big difference, scumbag, but what would you know? You're raised in Indonesia. See, America is the youngest and the richest country because it's the only one built on the property rights of the individual, not the government, moron. Oh, God, he was so stupid. People forget how stupid he really was. But when you think about, he was talking to a limey, wasn't he, Squirrel? Somebody who had to believe there was a queen and a king and their bloods and all that bull dung. Did you know, Squirrel, even today, that the UK economically isn't worth our worst state? Oh, it's true. The limey, the king and the queen with her big fat ass, may she burn in hell. What do you think of that, Squirrel? I do too. And all those lords and poppycock, you're not worth our worst state, are you?
We are poorer than every single US state. When voters were asked to guess where the UK would rank in terms of GDP per capita if it were a US state, gave on average the response of 7. The actual answer is 51st. Many people in Britain today do not fully grasp how far we have been fading. People, of course, have a general sense that our economy has not been growing strongly enough for some time. But too many tend to think we are still much richer than most of our peers. And the fact is, we are not.
It's the rule of law and the property rights of this country. However, in these Democrat areas, oh my word, there are no real rules. The kings and the queens of the Fourth Reich destroy the quality of life. Like right there in our once great city, now a ghetto, a fracking ghetto. Our once great county, a ghetto, a fracking ghetto. And our once great state,
I think that they will be attacking all of the assault weapons bans with this case that they're taking up. It's clear to me what we're engaging in is assisting the Attorney General in getting outside advisors and counsel for.
Well, you have to, because your Attorney General is a moron. A bald moron. But a Democrat. I like the most of your morons. A bald moron. And by the way, Pritzker, you butter-handed sissy you are. Shall not be infringed. Written specifically for scum like you. Because, see, what you do when you live in these areas is you tax everybody to poverty. That's the equality you deliver in your Democrat thiefdoms.
If you're an Illinois driver who uses this stretch or any Illinois tollway, you could see prices going up soon. But we also talked to one man who says that even if you don't use the tollway, you could see the effects.
Yeah, no kidding. Because as you encumber prices on logistics, it follows through to the end product, which is why they like inflation. They like inflated costs. Their revenue is based on a percentage. So as prices go up, these thieves who give themselves payouts, not based on any math or economics, on loyalty to the Fourth Reich. And the Democrat areas are drowning and people are leaving. So what do? They give health insurance and free rent and food to illegal aliens who are too stupid to know their rights. And they raise the costs on products they don't own, but yet they sell you somehow.
Nearly every speaker in the first hour of tonight's meeting spoke out against the proposed rate hikes. Many of the concerns focused on affordability. Dozens of Southwest suburban residents and lawmakers packed an Illinois Commerce Commission hearing Tuesday night, voicing frustration over Illinois American Water's proposed $142 million rate increase.
Water is not a luxury. It is not optional. It is
No, honey. Illegals don't pay for food, water, housing, insurance. You're an Illinoisan. Pay up. And what are you going to pay? Whatever they tell you to. Just shut up and pay it. You're run by gangsters and thieves in the Fourth Reich. Pay it.
a basic human necessity.
Illinois American Water's president said the increase is needed to fund infrastructure improvements.
What? How many times are you going to hear that bull dung? What about all that money that splashed the pot during COVID for your infrastructure, for your improvements, for the payroll? Gone! In the wind, stolen. So when you, a little tip here for the good people, because my good people, they'll go and they'll argue their story. I understand. Whatever you do, when you're going to a Democrat area, don't wear a watch or jewelry or bring your own purse, unless, of course, you're part of the El Rukans and the Gangster Disciples and you stole the purse and watch and you're part of that crime organization, then you can wear it. But for the rest of you, be careful. It's getting spicy out there.
High-end jewelry, purses, and watches are being taken at gunpoint from people walking to their cars. This has happened at least 3 times close to downtown. Chicago police putting out an alert about the crimes in Streeterville and the Near North neighborhood.
Weren't those the good areas? Now a ghetto! That's the utopia they deliver. Very cosmopolitan in the ghetto. 312-642-5600.
He believes in freedom, capitalism, and individual liberty. And because of that, he's become an enemy of the state. He's Sean Thompson, and this is The Sean Thompson Show on AM 560. The Answer.